Welcome back, everyone. We're taking you right back into second half of the evening. If you thought Joydas was on a roll, wait till you see who's up next. Take a look and let me know if you recognize our next act.
Whoever sat you guys is getting fired. Jesus. White people up front? That's crazy. You paid the most to be here? I see you. All right, good start to this whole thing. Let me ask you a question. This is gonna offend you guys maybe, but have you ever gotten a bad coffee from Dunkin' Donuts? Because we haven't. You know, like that's it. I like when racism happens to white people because it's funny to me. Like you know how hard it is to fuck up coffee if your whole business is coffee. Like it's so. Like, I've never seen a black person just miss a train. You know what I mean? Like, it's like the door is closed and they'll just nod to the conductor like, yo, what up? And they'll go in. It doesn't happen to white folks. The white people just gotta wait 10 minutes. This shit is amazing. I'm sorry, it's racist, I know. I've experienced a lot of bad racism in my life. That's the thing. Like, I was out one night, I'm sure you guys have heard this too, and some guy just yells out, "You freaking Indian!"
What do you want them?
I just yelled back, "It's not racist to just tell me what I am. That's not racism." And then he's like, "Go eat some curry." Why wouldn't I do that?
I noticed that people ask questions. So I have some questions for you. Where are my Indians at? Where are my gays at? Just me. Did you ever think that you are a bad person? I think that way often. There are things I realize that make me not, I know there are grays in the world and not everything is black and white or brown. But my friend Carrie and I, we came together on this fact. Have you been to Amsterdam? Okay, now forget about the party. Have you done the cultural event where you go to the Anne Frank house? Carrie and I decided that we were bad people because after we went, we thought, wow, it's not that bad. It's kind of roomy. The best white person that their parents know. So if they're bringing home a white guy, they'll be like, no, Priya, you cannot bring, hey, it's Todd Dempsey! Come on, sit down, take a photo. Hey, how's that Gupta? Yeah? Is he really that fat in real life? You know, I can lose a few. So they do love that. But I have had issues with feeling bad because I do go to therapy. And I did confess to my therapist that there's one place in, be it Chicago, LA, where I feel at home. And I feel good about myself, and I'll tell you. Have you seen the movie Soap Dish? Soap Dish is a movie with Sally Field and Robert Downey Jr. and Whoopi Goldberg, and it's about the soap opera stars. Sally Field is the lead of the soap opera, and she's feeling bad because Elizabeth Shue is now coming in, she's a new hot thing. So she makes Whoopi Goldberg take her to the mall and be like, oh my god, it's the lead from the soap. Everyone then lines up and gets autographs and takes photos with her for an hour, and Sally Field feels better about herself. I have a similar place, and it's where a lot of Indian people gather, and it's Costco. When I go home to Chicago, to Naperville, Illinois, to visit my mom, and I'm feeling bored or lonely or sad, I'll just take my Costco card, and I'll go to Costco, and I'll just stroll down the aisle, and then I'll wait, and then I'll see the little kid see me, and do the double take, And then I'll see his mom come up. And then I'll see the dad dragging them both and be like, "Are you that guy from TV?" And I'll be like, "Yes. Yes, I am." And then 2 hours later, I feel whole enough to leave the store.
So how many people here have ever been to India? So I was actually there a few months back shooting a film, and you know, I never realized how different the English is there from the English is here. So I get to set at 7 a.m. and I'm greeted by my makeup artist, Baksha. So Baksha is this scruffy little guy with the cutest accent who, when he speaks English, replaces all of his S's with SH's. So I walk in, I see this little guy, he gives me this big smile and goes, "Madam, oh, so good to see you, please come in, take a shit." I'm like, is this some weird rite of passage or something? But he assures me, "Madam, no, it's okay, you can shit." So I shat. And then this young boy named Prabhu walks in. He comes by to take my lunch order for the day. And it's mango season in India, and I love mangoes. So of course I want some fresh ones with my meal. So Prabhu asks, "Madam, do you want your mangoes raw or raped?" I'm pretty sure by rape he means ripe, but it didn't matter because I'm already so traumatized by the idea of a mango being raped. I mean, how does that even work anyway? Is that like American Pie, but for Indians? That just gave me a weird image of Prabhu with a mango. Anyway, so next walks in Rupa. Rupa is the costume designer and may have been my favorite person. Not only does she say the word "only" after every sentence, but she always seems so enthusiastic by anything I have to say. "Melanie, what are you having for lunch only?" Just some mangoes, Rupa." "Oh, Melanie, rape mangoes, only?" "What do you mean only? Don't you think those poor mangoes have been through enough?" So then I catch the hairstylist, Shaker, staring at the lower part of my face. So I think he meant to say that my jaw was very defined, but this is what comes out of his mouth. "Madam, your face is very defiled." It's a really uncomfortable moment. So by default, I try to lighten the mood and make a joke out of it. "Well, Shaker, not as defiled as those mangoes." He didn't get that joke. Neither did Rupa, but Prabhu had an awkward smile on his face. So now that I've raped a few mangoes with my defiled jaw, I'm in costume and I go to set to shoot my scenes for the morning. So we finished and now it's lunchtime, which means it's time to check Facebook.
What an amazing night filled with lauders for a good cause. That's it for a fun-filled episode of Center Stage. Be sure to keep sending us your invaluable feedback by emailing us at cs@globalsetent.com. And don't forget to visit us on the web at gen-i.us.com. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm your host, Natasha Ali. Sahara Pranam.